you are our first dynamic duo guest on the show. We've so you got double the fun here, double the knowledge, double the inspiration, double the motivation. So thank you for joining us today. This is great.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so we're gonna get right into it. This is tradition, and again, we've never done this twice, so it's going to be so we're doubling up on the episode. But to start off the episode with our guests, we do something called the 1 minute life story, and that is where Brandon's going to throw a stopwatch timer. Yep. You got 60 seconds. We flipped a coin earlier, and Julia, you will be going first. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Julia Nish Lapidus's 1 minute life story. Go.
Oh no, I was not prepared for this. I was born in Toronto, and then I lived in Halifax, and I saw Cats when I was 4, and I fell in love with theater, and I wanted to be a dancing, singing cat. So I started taking all of the theater classes in the world. Then we moved to London, Ontario, continued that life. Then I went to theater school. Not much happened when I was a kid. It's not very exciting.
No, I mean, this is part of it.
I
Right?
fell in love with Shakespeare when I was 10 and became totally obsessed with it. Then I went to theater school, continued to be in love with Shakespeare. Then met James, who also loved Shakespeare, and I fell in love with James, and we loved Shakespeare and all of those things. And since then, I've been doing a whole lot of Shakespeare and spending time with James and acting and directing, and I don't know, I feel like I should have a real personality outside of my career, but that's just what came out. So clearly I've been working towards this since I was 4 years old and I saw Cats. The end. 1 minute.
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct. That was Julia Nish Lapidus's 1 minute life story. That was brilliant.
That was amazing.
Trust us, we know that
James.
Glad I didn't go first.
We know that no one is prepared for that, and that's part of the magic. But now that James had just a bit of time to think about it, that can be good or it can be bad because he's kind of like started the half-form thing. So we'll see. Do we give prizes in this case? Okay, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is James Wallis's 1 minute life story, and go.
All right. Began mostly in high school doing musical theater. Also had a Shakespeare company in my hometown of Newark in Ontario, Canada, called Resurgence Theater Company. Did some plays with them. Went to theater school, became a professional. My love of Shakespeare started when I was very young. I picked up a book off my parents' shelf and started reading it. Didn't really understand half of it, but was intrigued enough to continue along reading The Merchant of Venice. Was very fortunate enough to meet Julia, almost 12 years ago now. On our first date, we sort of talked, we drank beer and we talked about Shakespeare, and I said that, oh, we're both actors. We love Shakespeare. We should do The Taming of the Shrew in a bar because I want to do Shakespeare in bars. And you should play Caterina and I should play Petruchio. And we ended up doing that actually a month before we got married. And so we created Shakespeare Bash together. We've been working together ever since. And we have a great deal of passion for Shakespeare, for actors, for teaching. We're very fortunate people to be able to work and do all things together. I did it almost. I was a little bit longer.
Boom. That was great.
Boom.
Too career focused.
Things, but I mean, we're here for this.
Yeah.